There are a few moments in life that you just never forget. Your wedding day, the first time someone says, "I love you." But for me, the first time I felt my baby kick. That changed everything. Every night, I would lay there, hand on my belly, just waiting. Was that it? A bubble? A gurgle? Was I imagining things? It had been a roller coaster. The morning sickness, the cravings, the hormones. But I hadn't really felt pregnant yet. Not physically. Not emotionally. It still felt like something far away, like I was watching someone else's story. It happened. I was lying there in bed, half asleep, one hand resting on my bump. I just blurted out, "The baby kicked." We were both crying and laughing like kids. From that night on, every little kick was a reminder that I wasn't alone. That my body was doing something incredible. To the moment everything changed. To the tiny human who stole your heart before they even knew you. Welcome to the club. We've been waiting for you. That every ache, every tear, every sacrifice. It was all worth it. A bond that begins before you even meet them, connecting you in a way you never imagined possible. In that instant, your lives intertwined in a way that defied distance, transcended time. Suddenly, your world expanded beyond yourself. Your purpose took on new meaning, your perspective shifted. You realized that you weren't just living for you anymore, but for this tiny heartbeat nestled within you. And I felt it. A flutter. Like butterfly wings brushing against the inside of me. And then again, stronger this time. Share your moment in the comments below. Let's celebrate this incredible journey together because every mom has her story and every story matters. Everyone told me it would happen around 16 or 18 weeks. I had read countless books, watched countless YouTube videos, and spoken to countless mothers about their experiences. But nothing could have prepared me for the actual feeling, for the visceral, emotional connection that I felt when you first kicked. And then, uncontrollable giggling, sudden bouts of tears, a sense of disbelief, and an overwhelming urge to protect you from everything life might throw your way. It was a confirmation that the love I had already envisioned for this tiny human being was indeed real. They were a tangible sign that you were in there, healthy, active, and waiting to be born. I froze. My heart was racing. It was real. You were real. I called your dad immediately. He didn't even answer with a hello. Even before we consciously register what's happening, our instincts take over. And when you felt that first kick, didn't your body just know? Didn't it light up with joy, with excitement? Mine did. Other times it was more like a gentle reminder that you were in there saying, "Hey, Mom, I'm here, I'm moving, I'm growing." We decided to wait until the birth to find out whether we were having a boy or a girl. It was as if you were playing a little game, testing my reactions, keeping me on my toes. And I loved every second of it. These kicks became a daily highlight, a source of endless entertainment and a constant reminder of the miracle that was happening inside my body. So, when that first kick occurred, I was just filled with anticipation. What kind of bond do you feel with your baby after that moment? I couldn't wait to meet you, to hold you, to love you no matter what. They were a connection, a conversation between us, a way for you to communicate with me even before you could speak. It's hard to describe the overwhelming sense of awe and wonder that washed over me. Pure, unadulterated joy, a profound sense of connection, a touch of disbelief, and an undercurrent of fierce protectiveness. After all, this is the beginning of our story, the start of an incredible journey that will forever bind us to our babies. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Let's create a community of moms who can relate to these incredible feelings, these overwhelming emotions that we experience during this magical journey of pregnancy. You wouldn't just be a set of footprints on an ultrasound picture. You'd be a unique individual with your own personality, quirks, and dreams. Did you find out beforehand? If so, how did you find out? What was your reaction? I remember my heart pounding in my chest, a drum solo of excitement echoing the rhythm of the tiny movements I felt. Tears welled up in my eyes. My hands instinctively went to my rounded belly, tracing the outline of the life that was growing within me. Those fleeting thoughts that cross our minds when we imagine our child's future. I remember wondering if you would have your father's dimples or my hair, if you'd enjoy long walks in the park or cozy nights in with a good book. But until you feel those first kicks, you don't really understand. Because it's one thing reading about it, it's another thing seeing the ultrasound pictures, but it's a whole other thing feeling your kid move inside you. Suddenly, my own needs seemed to fade into the background, and all that mattered was the well-being of the little soul nestled against my ribs. It was a humbling experience that brought a deep sense of purpose and a flood of maternal instincts. Because that's when it hits you. That's when it feels real. That's when you realize, oh my God, I am growing a human being. The next day, I couldn't stop thinking about it. About what just happened last night. About how amazing it is that I'm gonna be a mom. That we're gonna be parents. I know exactly what you're feeling. I can see your eyes welling up with tears, your hands flying to your belly. Because that's exactly what I did. It's hard to explain, but it's like, I know people say that when they have kids, their lives change, that everything changes. And it sounds cheesy, but I swear it's true. If you've felt it, if you've felt your baby kick for the first time, I know exactly what you're thinking right now. So here's to the first time you felt your baby kick. Because here's the thing, becoming a parent is more than just a physical journey. It's a spiritual one, too. When you felt that first kick, that's where the magic started. Do you remember the exact moment when you first felt your baby kick? When your life changed forever? Well, I do. And I want to hear yours. Let's talk about it. What week was it? How did you find out? What was going on in your life at that time? Oh, and if you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Trust me, they'll appreciate it. The first time I felt you kick, it was like the universe itself whispered, you are becoming a mother. The emotions that surged through me at that moment were unlike anything I'd ever experienced. It was as if in that instant, my entire perspective shifted. In the weeks leading up to that moment, I had imagined what it would feel like, of course. It wasn't just a physical sensation. It was a spiritual awakening. Those first kicks, they were like tiny fireworks exploding in my belly, each one leaving me breathless with anticipation. Oh, the emotions that followed those first kicks. It's funny how the body reacts, isn't it? Remember that moment when you learned about the sex of your baby? For us, it was a surprise. But let's be honest, we all have those moments of wonder, don't we? It may sound silly, but these thoughts raced through my mind as your little feet jested inside me, reminding me that soon enough these dreams, these hopes, these worries would become reality. You know what surprised me? How strong those kicks could be. Sometimes it felt like you were doing the cha-cha slide in my womb. It was fascinating to witness these little acrobatics unfolding within me, a private show just for me to enjoy. Every time I felt you squirm, every time I felt your little fists or elbows poke me, I couldn't help but giggle. Those kicks were more than just a confirmation that you were healthy. Remember the first time you felt your baby kick? How did you react? What was going on in your life at that time? Share your story in the comments below. So moms, let's talk about those first kicks. Let's reminisce about the moment everything changed.